Alright, welcome back everyone. We got MrsSquidz versus ecl now. I'll quickly drag them in so we can chat, figure out what we're doing. Yo ecl, yo MrsSquidz, welcome in. Welcome back MrsSquidz, I guess.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
You there, ecl? I heard him on his own stream.
How's everyone doing?
We go. There we go.
I
Welcome,
had to adjust
welcome.
my volume a little bit.
Fair enough. Alrighty, so we're doing an accelerated match this time. So slightly different format for MrsSquidz. Hopefully, keep up. So in the sandbox again, we can drop those marbles in the sandbox. Set the cap to 50. Yep, ECL's on it. We gotta have MrsSquidz go through it, and then we'll be starting at difficulty 1 this time. The length of the level, I typically say 15 tiles, but we can do shorter if you guys would prefer. It's just definitely, if you make them shorter, you're gonna get up in the difficulties a lot faster. Like most matches we've had, the tilters have hit like difficulty 10 plus in like the first sort of 20 minutes. And so for you guys, that means that you'll be hitting your like level 24-ish levels. Like the first half of the matches, you're spending like half your time trying to bash your head against the level 24. So yeah, up to you what you want to make the level lengths. I think 15 or 20 tiles probably, but do you have a preference? Go ECL.
Whatever MrsSquid wants.
I'll
go with 15.
We'll go with 15 then.
Alrighty.
Sounds fun bashing our head against level 24 multiple times. So
yeah. It shouldn't take that long. You should be able to like pass them eventually. It's just like a lot of the matches I feel like have been people like don't scuff at all, and then they get to the PB level, and they really just scuff on that PB level for like the next 10 minutes. Most of them usually pass it. I think people go to like a PB difficulty like basically every time they play this format. Only a handful of people haven't gone past their PB in this format. But yeah, so just don't be dissuaded. You're gonna hit a wall eventually, and it's just to see how you go pushing past it. Alrighty. So we got score things set up. I forgot to do my checklist. I actually forgot to do the checklist last match as well. Oops. So we got the settings set up. Doing the rules for everyone. So we're doing an accelerated format today. So they're going for 40 minutes to see the highest difficulty they can get to. So they start at difficulty 1, and every time they pass a level, they'll go difficulty up and then re-randomize and then spawn more marbles. And they'll keep going until either they run out of time or basically they run out of time. And they see how far they can get. Does that make sense to both of you?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Juriska's like one of the only people that hasn't gone to their PB in this format. But Juriska also doesn't tilt as frequently, and her PB was from like years ago, so it's a tough one. During the match, did you want to stay in the VC or get moved out? I think it's typically MrsSquidz gets moved out. ECL, you'll stay in?
Yeah, I'll stay in.
Yeah, I'll be booted out, please.
Yeah. We don't exactly need a pin message, but if you guys want to let chatters know about the active chatter and stuff, you guys can.
Yep.
Alrighty. That's like all the admin out of the way. So, the last bit is just making sure you guys are keeping up with the thing. I think ECL's done this before. New one for MrsSquidz. Basically, as usual with the sandbox format, you got to re-randomize and then drop viewers. The difference is that when you pass a level, you just click that difficulty up button once and then randomize. You have to do difficulty up then randomize, because if you do it the other way around, you won't get a new level to increase difficulty. You'll randomize the old difficulty and then you'll go difficulty up and then you don't get a new level. The order is difficulty
up, then random.
Then random, then viewers. Yeah, exactly. I think we had a problem with like Malaga once where he forgot it like for a single level, and then we had to remind him. But it should be straightforward. It's just easy to forget, and it's one of those ones where like user error is a little bit of a pain. But hopefully, we won't have any issues today.
Let's hope.
Alrighty, so are you ready, MrsSquidz?
Yep, I'm
Are
ready.
you ready, ECL?
Oh yeah.
So we'll re-randomize and then go on tilt. 3, 2, 1, tilt. Best of luck, both of you.
Thank you.
All right, and we're underway. Gotta unmute the stream so I can listen in on them if they say anything that I need to pay attention to. This is Squid's keyboard. Okay. Oh, she was doing music. Okay. I was like, did a keyboard break? What's going on? Let's quickly play in the chat so I get in because I think they're a bit low on marble count. We had the issue before with ECL where we didn't have active chatter and no one typed and ECL was stuck with no marbles for the start of his match. Thankfully, for this match this time, we're good. But I remember last time these two had a match, the active chatter, I didn't set up share chat properly, so ECL got stuck waiting for marbles for a bit. My god, MrsSquidz music's so loud. Was not expecting that. Alright, ECL on difficulty 2 now. MrsSquidz coming through her level, so she's a little bit behind you to the music, but hopefully the music lets MrsSquidz go. Okay. Their relative placement at these levels really doesn't matter on the grand scheme of things. They gotta hit difficulty 9 and then they're gonna start struggling. Or they're gonna start struggling before then. So. Oh no, MrsSquidz is the stuck marble. I forgot. Remember, guys, the timer does not save you in these levels anymore. The 50 seconds gets removed off the first level, so they don't get a 15-second timer to save them. But yeah, we'll see how they go. You've just tried difficulty 8 and 9, Shazza? Yeah. It's for a lot of the top level tilts, it's not too bad, but if you haven't done it before, some of the tiles in that difficulty are awful. In my personal opinion, I think difficulty 7 is when Tilt starts adding some of the really stupid tiles, this is tilts of those tiles. Difficulty 9 adds just some awful tiles.
Yeah, difficulty 8 and 9 are where the tiles become.
Yes, difficulty 9 is level 24, Truska. So that's T2S curves, that's triple islands, spinning corners. The top corner on the pyramids gets added. The gap in the stairs gets added.
Yeah, that's just when the combos become cursed.
Yeah. Elevators is level 24, which is difficulty 8. Yeah. Difficulty 8 is level 21. Effectively, the maths for difficulty is you take the level, you divide the level by 3, and then you add 1 to it. So if you want to do the conversion from difficulty to level, you subtract 1, then multiply by 3. So difficulty 9 is level 24 because it's 8 times 3. All right. Up for MrsSquidz on a difficulty 3 for her, so they're both on difficulty 3. But yeah. I think from level 24 onwards, the tiles just get absolutely awful. Even top tilters will complain about triple islands and stuff. And T2S curves is one of the biggest pain points for old tilters at 24 plus. But yeah.
Well, the tier 2 S curves are doable once you know how to do them. The question is, you just can't screw them up because you have to do them almost perfect.
There's a lot of leeway on the S curves actually. It's just
you just have to know how to do it.
Yeah, exactly. The issue is that the mistake you make is at the start of the tile. If you oversend or something, you don't really see the mistake until a second later or something. So if you make a mistake, you sort of have to have a feel for the tile so you can tell how far you're off early. Because
you'll either oversend or undersend the first few times you do it.
Yeah, exactly. It's very easy to oversend and undersend, but there is actually a fair bit of leeway in how much you can send or undersend. It's just you don't get the feedback from the tilt board until like you've already oversent it too much. So like it's just experience. It's a lot of the tiles that have like slopes on them. You just got to get experience on like how the board behaves. You would elevators into hammer for 3 tiles on difficulty 9. Would you have on? Yeah. You can just, like, if you're doing short levels, you can just spawn the tiles you want to see, Shadow. If you set it to a high enough difficulty, the tiles will be in the pool of tiles that you see on the top right, and then you just build the level that you want to build rather than randomizing it. But yeah. There's options there. But yeah, like, those levels are definitely pretty rough. The random thing is definitely nice to, like, if you just don't want to think about what you want to spawn. Difficulty 5 for ACL now. MrsSquidz coming through difficulty 4 still. Yeah, I feel like difficulty 7 and 8 are in the same vein. Like, I guess Trap Tile's pretty bad. But Trap Tile to me is in a similar vein to like a lot of the other stuff. Whereas like just gotta figure it out. Like honestly, I think Trap Tile, a lot of people panic on it, and that causes the problems. Like you actually have quite a bit of time on the Trap Tile if you as long as the marbles don't start going everywhere.
Yeah, but the trap
think-
tiles are a bit deceptive because you actually have more time than like what the number tells you.
Yes. The numbers count down 1 per second, except for the last number that lasts for 2 seconds. So that one stays there for like twice as long as all the others. Shazza, first time you tried the sandbox, yeah, I think it's quite helpful. It definitely is a lot nicer if you're able to practice stuff, because I like made myself an entire practice tool to practice things. I'm like, now I can just do it in game. Cool. You think until we have some stats for sandbox, we might need to have a rule that people can't have anything that can show up over the board. Yeah, true. I mean, in theory, it should be a rule. I need to be more strict with it. To have people like disable alerts. I just need to like write up like a checklist of things I want tilters to do before matches. We're gonna get our first scuff. I think she's got it, but that was a pretty close call. Yeah, new difficulty for ECL. Because yeah, it'd be like a reminding tilters to like make a full screen scene with no alerts or stuff on the top of it. Or if you want to have alerts, put them on the side. Such that they don't show up on the oh no, MrsSquidz looked away. Got distracted. Yeah. Did she just oh no, she's fine. First scuff, but I don't know, like I think Semef scuffed like difficulty 4 in his match. Tell you this because I look at some levels and I'm like, maybe we just randomize this again. It's just like... But yeah, I was letting MrsSquidz know that she can re-randomize the level if she wants to. It's too much effort to try and make a rule against it because in some cases you sort of just need to. Because again, a lot of
I
this...
think in my matches, I did that a couple of times because I like the first tile is the bumper tile, and I don't want to deal with that.
Yeah. It's like you're gonna have to like, because like both tilters get completely random levels, so there's no way to like make it fair for the RNG. So it's more fair if I just let the tilters re-randomize and know they're happy with the level, than to try to like force them to play some random level that like they're gonna be stuck with. Especially
I mean,
now
that
that
or
like you go.
that or the tilter could just instantly scuff and randomize anyways.
Yeah, exactly. Like because you have to re-randomize on the start of every new level anyway because of the bugs. I was saying like if the levels didn't bug when you scuffed a level, I could force tilters to play the first level they generate, and just say you're not allowed to re-randomize when you scuff. But that wouldn't be exactly fair because you could just get like a significantly higher level than your opponent. Or ECL with the double rhythm section right here. This is what Vocal was wanting. Peak gameplay.
Yep, that is peak gameplay, especially with the vents after.
The ECL. Oh.
That is
Oh my-
definitely peak gameplay with the vents falling up
ECL
afterwards.
skipped like both vent corners. He could have caught it in either vent and been fine, but he went for like the full
could've-
skip through.
Should just went for the corner there.
That was 2 good corners there. That's so rough. He committed
And he
for
was,
it though.
he was in a good position to actually use them. That was a good position to actually use those corners as well.
Vents do have good. The vent corners are very big. The vent corners are always annoyingly good because of how long they are. They keep getting away. But yeah,
Well, the challenge with the vents is getting into them without losing any ball.
true. Yeah.
Like once you're into them, you're fine.
Doing vents at a pin field is very painful, especially at the super high levels.
MrsSquidz has the basket here.
MrsSquidz saying this is not fair, and it's like, yeah, you'll get through it though. Both of them scuffed now at least once. MrsSquidz normally
least they-
just gives up.
Could be worse. They could be scuffing the tile right before the win bin.
Yeah, they could be scuffing to cross ramp 4 times as well. Are we just already shared at Jeruska now? Both things that Jeruska did in her match.
I don't think these guys they realized that we had an era where the wind bin kept moving. So if you came out on the wrong side, you'd end up missing it entirely if you didn't slow down. But yeah.
Right, both of them on difficulty 7 now, with 27 minutes remaining. Yeah, as like Jeruska just had a bad matchup. It's like I'm curious to see if we have another matchup between Jeruska and Semaf, how it will go. I think Jeruska can go better. We might like change the length of the levels or something. We'll probably do something different for the rematch between Semaf and Jeruska. Just haven't figured it out yet. We could just have another rematch, but yeah, we'll see. Semaf apparently just like locks in for the accelerated format though. He went so far. It's crazy. Also, we can continue the discussion from last match about MLT coming back. On the ECL. Yeah, I think these level 18. Oh, wait, no, sorry. This is difficulty 7, which is 21. This is like one level off their PB, one difficulty off their PBs for both of them. So this is gonna. Wait, no, it's difficulty 7. Never mind. It's difficulty 7, so it's 18. But yeah, both of these guys are going to struggle a bit with these levels.
Yeah.
Oh, MLT's coming back? Yes, MLT is coming back. Let me actually... Like, it's going to be like a one-day tournament monthly. So instead of doing like a single set of matches, it's going to be like... a I like
It's a one-day tournament series every month.
Yeah, exactly. So matches will be 30 minutes rather than the previous like hour matches, and he's going to try and get through like hope that everyone's going to be like available the entire time and they'll like cycle through them. Does ECL have a marble in the back, or does he only have two? Who knows? We're not looking.
Like, I think there might be something there for MLT, but I don't think timing works out in a way that it will get enough people.
Yeah, I think
But
when I last checked, it was just me and IB signed up.
well, it's too early for most people here in North America.
The thing is that
And
it's
'cause
going to
it's
be
a
very late
Monday.
for me. It's already very late for me. It's starting at 10 p.m., which isn't too bad. Until you realize that, like, if it goes for like 6 hours, it becomes like 4 a.m.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. If it stays short, it's not too bad. But if it goes for like a full 6 hours, which is not going to happen because you need to get 10 people for that. If it's like a 4-person day, it's going to run for like 2.5 hours, 3 hours. Which is reasonable. That'll be like midnight, a bit afterward, 1 a.m. maybe.
Yeah. Like, it's like he either needs to pick between the North American people and the European people, and there's no guarantee that
Yeah.
anyone will show up
Yeah,
depending on the date.
it's like 8 a.m. Monday morning for you at like East Coast. If you're like West Coast, it's like 5 a.m. If you're in Europe, it's like 2 p.m. Like it's like 1 to 2
But
p.m. in the
also, it's like a
afternoon.
Monday though, so
And for
people are
me, it's
like
like 10 p.m. on a Monday. It's like for everyone, it's a
it's
terrible time.
everyone is working during that time. It's like even if I wanted to sign up, I couldn't.
Exactly. It's like it's way too early for US. It's like middle of the day, like when Europe's gonna be like at work on a Monday. Ideal time for Shazza on a Monday for a 3-hour
Like
thing. If you're participating in a
as
3-hour thing, it's like 1 or 2 p.m. to like 4 or 5.
like I know that people claim that the Marvels community is too East Coast North America centric, but that's like the perfect time for everyone.
Yeah. You get the opposite wrong though. If you want it to be my morning, it becomes too late in the evening for like Europe. Because like if you want to do the same time slot for Europe, for me, it's like a 10 p.m. start for Europe. That's like 6 a.m. for me. It's like no matter what you do, you're gonna have like someone having to be up at like terrible time.
Again, that's why it's like just use the quote unquote East Coast North America centric time that everyone uses, because that one is just convenient for the most people in both North America and Europe.
Which time is that specifically?
Like I believe it's like the 4 or 5 Eastern. Although
Which
I'm
is
pretty sure
basically what
that's
I'm
kind of,
running for my matches.
yeah, because it's like
And
that's just the best compromise for everyone in both
the issue
North
is if you're
America
doing
and
like a
Europe.
3 to like 6 hour format, you want it to be ending before it's too late, because if it runs over the like 6 p.m. ET, it becomes too late for Europe.
Well, at that point, Daruma should really just be splitting across multiple days, but Daruma does what he does.
Post daylight savings, it will actually be a lot better for me, at least. That time slot becomes a lot better for me when I'm on daylight savings. Because it'll be a 2-hour shift for me, because it's like 1 hour one way and then 1 hour the other way for me. So it ends up being like that 4 p.m. ET becomes like 8 a.m. for me, which is like so much nicer. Like, oh my god. Yeah, during summer it won't be too bad. It just like this like time slot he's doing right now, which is like super early morning for like US, is like absolutely awful for me. Post daylight savings, because it'll be like a midnight start. But otherwise, yeah. The other 2 times he put are 2 a.m. and 8 p.m. Right. What is he? Is there an even later
Like,
time slot?
The thing, okay, but it's also on a Monday. Like, if it was like a Friday, I'm like, okay, maybe people could work it out. But it's like it's a Monday. Of all things.
So the slots, it was 8 a.m. ET, 2 p.m. ET, and 8 p.m. ET. Yeah, the 8 p.m. ET is pretty rough. I think 2 p.m. ET is the most likely one to go ahead. Right now, 2 p.m. ET for me is like 4 a.m., which is why it's rough. But post daylight savings change, the 2 p.m. ET will be 6 a.m. for me, which is like, I don't like that, but I can wake up for it. I have a feeling that the 2 p.m. ET will most likely be the standard time to run. I think 2 p.m. ET is like the best one across them all because the 8 p.m. is way too late for Europe, and the 8 a.m.
Yeah.
is way too late for me. The 8 a.m. is way too early for West America, and way too late for me.
Yeah, I think the bigger critique is that he chose to do it on a Monday rather than a weekend or a Friday. Because I think more people would be more accommodating if it wasn't a Monday.
Yeah, because there's no one in Asia. There's not as many people in like the Asia, Middle East. I think the 2 p.m. is the best because the 2 p.m. is like really bad for the Asia, Middle East people because it'll be like middle of the night for them. But yeah, we don't have enough like Asian Middle East people to make it worth running. Being concerned.
I mean, it was fine until Twitch decided to abandon South Korea. Then, like back then, you might have had enough people to make something happen.
Yeah. I mean, if you had South Korea, we could do like yeah, that sort of Asia. What is South Korea time zone? It's gonna be like it's +9, so it's like 1 hour behind me or 2 hours. The same time zone as
Yeah,
Japan.
just good. Tuesday has a bit of the same problem as Monday. At least with Sunday, more people can't do your times.
Yeah, Sunday would make sense for like most people because then it'd be my Monday morning, and I'm like, yeah, I can deal with that. Also, we should like focus back up on the match. What difficulty are they on? They're both on difficulty 9 now. Thank you for keeping track of that during while we're yapping. So yeah, they're both
good has a tilting annoyance coming up. So
yeah,
we'll see how
they're both on their PB now. This is the distance PB for both of them.
ECL has keys going for themselves here.
The pinfield without any walls anymore. That's another one. The pinfields lose their walls at difficulty 9, which makes it rough.
This is the level 24 difficulty.
Level 24. And both their PBs are level 24. So I think both of them might have beaten one of these levels in their PB run. Do you remember? Yeah. Tina popping in. Yeah, I'm interested to see how the MLT goes. As I said, like I think that middle time slot he posted is probably going to be the best, just for like the majority of people, and it's going to be especially better once we hit daylight savings, which will be like in a month or two. Yeah, as Liz would say, it's like only like once or twice have you ever had a chance to do these tiles. Yeah, so US daylight savings is the first Sunday of November. So once we get to November, it'll be fairly good. Drumber is MLT. And then my daylight savings is the start of October. Yeah, middle of the workday sucks for US. But right now it's middle of the workday for Europe for this next match. well, okay, ECL's still in 9. I thought for a second ECL. I was like trying to check the tiles. I'm like, is that an upgraded tile? No, okay. I didn't even check the number. I was just trying to like gauge based on tiles what different ECL was on. Yeah, these are definitely going to be tough ones for them, but they're going to keep going. They have 15 minutes to try and pass it.
I am curious to see how long Jarumba will hold up this monthly tournament thing before he switches back to a league style format. Because
Yeah.
it'll just, at least with the league style format, you can get people whenever, even if the same people like each time. It's easier to get people in general.
Yeah. You just don't need as many people, basically, is the thing. But it is nice being able to get more than one match in a month.
Well, that's the other thing with the league format is you get multiple days within the month.
It's Europe. Europe does it the last Sunday of October, and the US does the first Sunday of November. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so Australia does the first Sunday of October. Europe is the last Sunday of October, and US does the first Sunday of November. So it's like a couple week gap between Europe and Australia, and then there's like a 1 week gap between Europe and the US.
Well, that was a good try by MrsSquidz there.
Yeah, both of them are giving quite good attempts. It's just like one weird tile goes wrong, and then it's yeah. Can we struggle? Yeah, unfortunately, time zones are a hard thing to deal with because especially for like a longer like match time, it's like it's either gonna be like it's when the weekend doing it the weekend is better. It's just I think Jarumba's work shift he works on the weekends or something, so he has to do it like midweek. That just makes it awful for everyone else. Well, for most others. I think it depends on the person.
I mean, he could always just get IB to host a couple.
Yeah,
just
I mean, getting IB to
put
host
some
anything.
other host. Well, anything on a good day. I mean, he doesn't really do Marble Fest that much either, so.
Yeah. There's a few options. I think Jarumba wants to like try and do it himself. As I said, Jarumba like is MLT. Even like the co-casting, like his co-casters are like supposed to be like 80-20. So like the co-cast he's gonna get are only supposed to do like 20% because the co-casters are the scorekeeper. Like co-casters are actually scorekeepers. It's scorekeeper plus like clip maker is sort of their main role. But yeah, is what it is. Apparently there's supposed to be like a discussion stream happening like tomorrow or the day after. Didn't think he wants anyone else to do it. Yeah. He's little to no casting help as well. This is Jessica's first time doing the split bumpers. She figured it out. Nice. Because yeah, that's like a not what's intuitive tile, the split bumpers. Like it sort of makes sense. You have to hit both sides to makes it work. Let me. There's something I was going to check. I completely forgot what I was checking now. Well. All right, it was like info stream that it was doing. Jim will be doing an info stream so we can discuss over some casual tilts on the 17th of August between 10 a.m. and 3 p.m. ET. Which for me is between 12 a.m. and 5 a.m. on the 18th. So that's good for me. That was like Tuesday morning. Oh no, MrsSquidz. Wrong side.
Okay, we could all be like, we're at work. Can't join you. We're at work and Dublix is sleeping during that time. Sorry,
Yeah.
Jerome.
It's like Drew would pick like the perfectly wrong time for me as well. It's like freaking midnight to 5 a.m. Maybe I wake up early enough to catch the end of it. I'm like, do I wake up pre 5 a.m. to try and catch the end of his stream? We'll see.
Okay, MrsSquidz has fixed their error and are
I'll miss the
into
squids with the S curve.
V2 S curve.
First time to V2 S curve, maybe. ECL have some spread going into these bumpers. Where did Mrs. Squid's Marble go? She's asking. Marble, where did you go?
Just hoping that these bumpers don't ruin ECL. Although this one isn't that bad for ECL.
You forgot about that.
If he
Drisky, you won't be home that day.
quicker.
Sorry for cutting off. Like, what were you saying?
Saying that ECL looks like he should be fine once he gets through these squares.
Hopefully. See someone make a breakthrough. Would be an ideal time for Shazza. Nice. Yeah.
I think that taco was probably the biggest challenge for ECL if he can get to it.
His Squid's got to wait for a timing here, but unfortunate. Thankfully, she still has corners. These drawbridges lose the corners next difficulty, by the way, so that's a fun one. Difficulty 10 is it's good.
Better to learn to float sooner rather than later.
Yeah.
And MrsSquidz just gets ruined by that lift.
Yeah. She had the timing, but she had to commit to sending the marbles through earlier. She's on. It's spinning.
He just
She's
needs
safe.
to go at this point to get that.
Yeah. ACL? The button just set his marbles everywhere. Close match indeed. Semif indeed. Close match. 7 minutes remaining. Both of them been stuck on this difficulty for like, I think 9 minutes or something. From like the 15-minute mark, they were both on this difficulty. Oh no, MrsSquidz! That combo was so annoying. The Rotary Bridge to Crossroad, you just gotta wait. She had just like 3 timing tiles back to back to back. It's so rough.
I just need ECL to make his way through the cradle here.
Oh my god, ECL fast difficulty dive.
Menus SemF. We're talking about the MLT and the return of the MLT.
Yeah, no. We've done a lot of MLT discussion this one. Trying to figure out what's going on in terms of the times. Because this one right now, the mesh right now is like afternoon Monday for Europe, and then like early water US.
And it's like 4 hours straight.
Oh, it's 3 to 6 depending on the number of tilters. So if you get only 4, it should be like under 3 hours. If we get 10, which is the cap, it'll be like 6 hours, if not longer. I have a feeling if you got the full 10, it would run overtime in the 6 hours. Depending on how, like, I guess, yeah, because you're the same people each time, like, the interviews wouldn't have to be as crazy. Also, big balls for ECL. Does ECL not know about big balls? That feels
Probably
like
not.
ECL doesn't know about big balls.
Probably not.
That is an ECL first experience with big balls, I guess. Oh my. That's like always the same as what happened to Rusty. It's a good surprise if people don't know the tile. If you watch a top level tilter and you ever wonder why they don't use that corner when it's there, that's why. It's very rare to see someone get to the difficulty 10 and not know about that. But I guess, yeah, when you're doing this format, it makes it much more likely. Yeah, crazy one to run into. It looks like such a good corner, but unfortunately it isn't. This is not enough. This is a nasty one for both of them, actually. This squid's got to float around. Oh, clipping that corner. The spread is too bad. ECL managed to make it into his rotating corner. But yeah, the match time for the MLT match is going to be a weird one. Wonder how well Ivy will go with an 8 o'clock start. He seems like he seems like not a morning person.
I mean, he barely wakes up for the 9 a.m. power hours.
Exactly, yeah. There's a back corner on the squeegee. Yeah, she had to like pull back to keep the models regrouped. The pyramid. The camera's not going to follow that front group, unfortunately. Oh, she's going to yeet marbles off the... Dude, that's crazy tech. Yeeting marbles to the back group so the front group gets the camera. But like on a pyramid, that's so risky to do.
I mean, we just need a good float into the infinity bridge. And you just use the corner on the infinity bridge here.
Dude, imagine knowing about quarters of the infinity bridge when your PB is level 24. You think Obi...
All right.
You think Ivy hopes he wouldn't be in those first matches? Yeah, true. He shows up late and has to play like the second match. Because the knockout brackets, if you have 4 people, I think we might play 4 matches because you probably have a runners up for like a runners up match or something. The third place match. I think I don't know if I think Malag. I keep saying Malag. I think Durumbo's tracking top 3s.
And that's a stuff from it's on
Yeah,
the cross ramp.
cross ramp curves, so marbles. Like if she hasn't done like 21 plus very often, so she's probably not used to the cross ramps full tilting, like extra.
Yeah. There comes
Oh
a point where you just learn to do them when they're up still.
yeah, ECL didn't even get to have some fun with the helping hands. He got destroyed by the star without the corners. Those are both new for this difficulty.
He didn't need the hands to help him scuff there.
Yeah, he had 3 tiles in a row that were new to the difficulty. The star. MrsSquidz the hole there, by the way.
Oh, MrsSquidz went over the hole in the stairs. Okay. Yeah, there comes a point where you should probably just look ahead.
Yeah. Both of them having very fun first time experiences.
I mean, it's better that MrsSquidz scuffs to that hole here instead of during an actual match.
Yeah.
Like an actual
I mean,
you know?
IB still scuffs to those holes sometimes.
Like if you're gonna scuff to these weird new tiles, like do it during this and not during your like PB distance run.
Exactly.
and ECL is currently trying to solve the helping hands. Wait until he realizes that there's no pattern to the helping hand.
Yeah, when do you realize the helping hands are random? Bonk.
Like
Ooh.
I normally just
Nice.
wait for
He's
the
still-
hands and then get between them and hope for the best.
All right, that's OT.
Like to me, the helping hands are like the squares without walls, where you just have to float through them and hope there's a decent tile afterward.
Yeah, good tilt for both of them. That's just that, like, the 24 is going to be a struggle for both of them. As that, like, before that, like, this is going to be them running their head against a wall until they can get past 24. 24 is so much harder than the difficulty before. So, the fact that ECL got through one is pretty impressive. With 15 tiles, you're almost always going to get something bad. Maybe MrsSquidz gets through this one. That's a tilting tile after a rotating corner. If that's a spinning corner after the tilting tile, I'm gonna be so sorry for MrsSquidz. Please don't tell me there's a spinning corner after the tilting tile. Oh my god.
It is. Oh my god, it is. Okay, at least MrsSquidz is attempting it and is choosing to actually attempt it and not nope out and just
Yeah.
resetting the level.
I'm like, I think either of the other two corners would have been fine. Spinning corner is not okay. I think like a pier corner or a regular corner would have been alright. But yeah.
But can MrsSquidz skip that?
No,
The-
it's a
the bridge
sliding
line
bridge
thing?
afterwards. It's a sliding
Oh.
bridge after.
Oh, you can't. Oh, yeah, you can't even skip that.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, if it was skippable. Oh my god.
If it was skippable, there might have been a chance, but I don't
Yeah,
think that one was.
we'll drag MrsSquidz in. GG's, MrsSquidz. I think our prediction was pretty accurate there. You get to difficulty 9 and have to ram your head against the wall until something works.
Literally, my head was bashing against that wall multiple times.
You're so close. I'm so sad. It was so sad. I saw the rotating corner, the like rotating bridge, and then the tilting tile ahead of you, and I said, I'm like, please don't tell me that there's gonna be a spinning corner after that combo. I think any other corner would be fine, but spinning corner, just oh my god, that's awful. It's like one of the worst combos you can get at that difficulty.
It wasn't
just
even a
wasn't
skippable one,
understand.
too.
No, it was rough.
If you were lucky, the tile after the spinning corner could have been a corner, and the tilting tile lifts you up, so you can go over the wall and skip the corner entirely, and just go to the next tile.
that would
Unfortunately,
be
you had a sliding bridge afterwards, so you couldn't do that. But it was a pretty rough one.
yeah, it was rough. It was interesting. It definitely pushed me to my limits, that's for sure. Because obviously that's where I tend to struggle, because there was multiple things that I don't come across very often.
Yeah, you learnt about the hole in the stairs.
Oh, while I wait
Oh
for
my
you, I'm
goodness.
going for it, guys. Level.
I
that
dragged.
hole in the
I only
stairs.
do ACL. GG's on the level 11 completion. Difficulty 11 completion, but yeah, go MrsSquidz.
Oh, sorry. The hole in the stairs. Who does that? That's evil. I wasn't expecting it, and then I was like, oh, this is the level that has holes in the stairs, and then I go down the stairs. There's a hole.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't worry about it. You learn you scuff to that enough, you eventually learn it's there.
or your IBD still scuff to it sometimes.
At least you scuffed here and not during your PB distance run, so at least
that is very true.
it's there.
It was funny because like you'll yapping a lot, and I like look over at your screen, and I'm like, oh, it's a staircase. She's going to go into that gap, isn't she? And then you just immediately fall into it. I'm like, yeah, I should have commentated that because like I sort of knew, like, as you were heading to the tunnel, like, yeah, no, you don't see the hole there.
Nope,
The
I did
because
not see that hole.
if your camera is placed perfectly, it looks like it's fine, and then suddenly the hole appears as you sort of like hit the tile.
Yeah. I suppose that's the downfall because I have my camera quite close up because that's how I prefer to tilt. And that's the downside, that I don't see things that come up.
Did you re-randomize the level, ECL?
I don't think I did.
This looks like the same level you had before. It's difficulty 10 because of the squeegee.
Yeah.
The next tile should be different. The next two tiles should be
Oh,
different in difficulty 11.
Let's try this again. There we go. I
Um,
still want to take a shot at it.
but yeah, both of you guys got some jump scares for the new tiles that you hadn't run into. You got the stair gap. ECL had the big bowls, which is a fun one at level 10.
See, I knew about them. I just didn't know what tile triggered them.
yeah.
Uh-oh. I saw the gap and went for it anyway.
You technically can jump that gap, but you have to be really far on the right side and then like tilt the board down to like drop it below the marbles. It's really hard to do to jump the top gap.
Yeah, I didn't have a good run on that one.
The bottom gap in the stairs you can actually jump if you just hold forwards. It's really easy to jump the bottom gap. The top gap, don't do it. But yeah, good tilter for both of you.
That was fun.
I'm surprised ECL got 2 levels through, which is impressive. So ECL takes it with 10 levels done compared to 8 for MrsSquidz, but both of you tilted quite well. Just yeah, those high levels is sort of luck of the draw based on what you get.
Yeah, now all I gotta do is actually do that on a distance run.
Yeah, do that without the like additional 10 scuffs in between.
Exactly.
But yeah,
Yeah,
GG's
no
both of
pressure.
you. Very impressive tilting. Quite fast getting up there. I think both of you only scuffed like once before difficulty 7. Difficulty 7 is like level 18, which I think both of you at least struggle a little bit with the difficulty 18. Oh, sorry, level 18s, which is difficulty 7.
Yes, yeah.
So I think from that point onwards, it was sort of the struggle levels, but you both managed to push through all the way to level 8. Push through level 8. Both of you, so you both like tied your PB at least, and ECL got another 2 through. So.
Yeah.
Good performance from you
The
both.
helping hands, I didn't realize until Voco said something. I didn't realize they're actually that random.
Yeah, no, the helping hands and the toll bars and stuff and the elevators are all completely random on the end section. So, yeah, you can't wait for a pattern in them, unfortunately.
Yeah, after I scuffed that first time on 10, I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna have fun with it. That's why I didn't start regrouping as much or anything. I'm like, I just have fun with it.
But yeah, do you have anything to say or shout out, MrsSquidz?
Just that I'm back from holiday and I'll be streaming as usual. Monday to Friday, 1:30 p.m. till 3:30 p.m. UK time.
Nice.
That's
Make
it.
sure to check those out then.
Thank you very much.
Anything for you, ECL, that's happening that we should know about?
Well, I am gonna raid out from here, but I am staying live as I do have a iRacing race starting in just over an hour.
So just as the power hour starting. Nice.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's why I did the power hour this morning because I knew I
Yeah.
couldn't do the one this afternoon.
Yes, there's another power hour in about an hour, so I'll be trying to look to hop on. We'll see how long I'm before I hop on, but yeah. How about you, MrsSquidz? Are you going to be staying on or getting off?
I'm getting off because it's late for me,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
it makes sense. So both of you getting off, we can look for someone to raid into. But yeah, again, thank you both for playing and Drew for scorekeeping both those matches. It's much appreciated. Power hour, what time?
Thank
Power
you
hour
so
in
much.
about an hour and 5 minutes. Samaf. Do you have a raid target, Voco?
No other tilters.
There's Iguana.
Unless you want LT. I mean, you could go to LT if you want.
So there's LT and Iguana, which are both tilters. Just only one of them's tilting.
There's just not tilting. Iguana's the only tilting.
Yeah, I think dude, this next power hour is gonna be so dead. Or we get a bunch of people that show up in the next hour. Because probably like we're gonna like maybe get an IB, maybe a Rusty, maybe a Fern Dog.
Yeah. I was gonna
AP might
show up
hop
like at the
on.
last minute. Like, well, nobody was tilting, so we all decided to start tilting at the same time.
Yeah, I guess we'll send it to Iguana.
Yep,
Thank
send
you all
it
for being
over
here.
there.
I'll be back on in like probably 20 minutes or
Hour.
something on my channel. I'll probably try and eat my muesli between. But yeah, thank you all for being here. New sign
Bye,
up forms and
everyone.
weekly seed have been posted, so look out for that. And yeah, thank you all. We'll be having
Thank you very much.
Voka vs ECL next week and Semi-Fest because that should be a good matchups next week.
Bye, everyone.
Bye bye.